Top of the hour, let's get you updates from the state of Bihar because it's been little over 24 hours since Nitish Kumar and his deputy inducted their cabinet, in which they had inducted multiple controversies as well. JDU MLA Bima Bharti has put Chief Minister Nitish Kumar in the dock after she slammed the appointment of Leshi Singh as the Food and Consumer Protection Minister.
Well, Leshi Singh is a five-time MLA who began her political career in the year 2000 after her husband was murdered. She is accused of conspiring to kill her husband's alleged murderers. Leshi Singh, a minister who has been retained from the previous government, is also accused in the murder of a local journalist and former Jila Parishad member in Puniya. The JDU MLA Bima Bharti alleges that now that she is a minister, Leshi will get all those who speak against her murdered. Listen in to the sensational charge.
और जो है पावर में आएगी, अगला बार मंत्री बनी तो फिर मर्डर करवाई, जिस दिन उसका वोट गिरा उस दिन मर्डर करवाई, फिर मंत्रालय लिया फिर जाके मर्डर करवाएगी किसी ना किसी का, जो उसके खिलाफ में बोलेगा उसका मर्डर करवाएगी।
किन किन लोगों का मर्डर उन्होंने?
जो उसके आवाज बोलेगा खिलाफ में उसका करवाएगी।
अभी तक कोई ऐसा नाम हो जिनका मर्डर उन्होंने करवाया है जो आरोप आपने?
बेनी सिंह है, रिंटू सिंह है, बहुत है ऐसा, हम सबूत लाके दे देंगे।
Well, this controversy is also coming in the backdrop of Kartik Singh taking oath as the state's law minister on the day that he was surrendered before the court. Now, Kartik Singh, who is said to be the member of the Legislative Council, belongs to the RJD, also faces a warrant of arrest in a 2014 kidnapping case.
So the minister concerned saw nothing wrong in declaring these pending cases against him. The chief minister also nonchalantly said that he was unaware of the cases against him. But the BJP that saw power slip out of their hands overnight in the state was quick to lash out.
ये तो होना ही था। अब जो गंदा काम बिहार के लिए हुआ है, बिहार के विकास को 25 साल फिर पीछे छोड़ दिया। हम लोगों ने इस उल्टे हुई लीग को पटरी पर लाने का 2005 में शुरुआत किया। उस समय का बिहार जो अपराधी भाग खड़े हो गए, आज अपराधी जेल से बाहर आकर के अपराध कर रहे हैं, अपराधी जेल से बाहर आके सर्किट हाउस में रह रहे हैं।
ये कानून का उल्लंघन नहीं है, ये कानून के साथ मजाक है, ये कानून के राज के साथ शर्मनाक आचरण है और नीतीश बाबू के अंदर ये हो रहा है। देखिए, इस पूरे मामले को समझिए। ये जो कार्तिकेय बाबू हैं, उनको मास्टर साहब भी कहते हैं। ये इनका एफिडेविट हमारे सामने में है जो उन्होंने इलेक्शन के समय फाइल किया था। 365, 364 किडनैपिंग, ठीक है। और ये कौन है? बेटा थाना 859। इसमें सजा कितनी होगी? आजीवन कारावास या कम से कम 10 साल। किडनैपिंग फॉर मर्डर और बाकी एक्सटॉर्शन के आरोप है।
मालूम नहीं था, अगर मालूम होता तो शायद उनको शपथ नहीं करवाया जाता। आपको याद है कि जीतन मांझी भी शपथ किया था और इस पर वारंट नहीं था, सिर्फ मुकदमा हुआ था और उसके बावजूद भी त्याग कर देना पड़ा था। तो नीतीश कुमार इस चीज को बहुत ढंग से समझते हैं। उनके संज्ञान में, सरकार के संज्ञान में बात नहीं हुई होगी, इसलिए उनको शपथ लेने का मौका दिया गया।
जो सरकार पर हमलावर सुशील मोदी ने कहा है, ये सुशील मोदी का क्या झूठा है? ऐसा कोई मामला है सर? कोई ऐसा मामला नहीं, ऐसा कोई मामला है सर? नहीं, गलत बात
नहीं। हमको जानकारी नहीं, हमको कोई जानकारी नहीं, कोई हमको कहने हमको कोई जानकारी नहीं है।
उनके खिलाफ वारंट है।
अरे भाई, हमको जानकारी नहीं है।
लेकिन फिर भी यदि ये जानकारी अब मिल रही है तो क्या कहेंगे?
All right, we have Aditya joining us with more details on that. Aditya, this is a controversy that has now erupted within just few hours after the cabinet was sworn in. Top ministers are now being accused of serious allegations.
Well, exactly. As far as the recent turn of events is concerned, of course, that state law minister is totally at the eye of the storm by now, and that it has been the issue and the controversy has been receiving a proper response from the opposition, that is the BJP, who has given statements out here in Patna as well as in Delhi. And interesting to note here is that, and what makes the controversy a bit more catchy is that on the day he was actually swearing in as the state law minister, Kartik Singh, he was actually supposed to be produced before Danapur court.
Okay, all right. Aditya, thank you for joining us with those details. Here's what Nitish and Tejaswi's cabinet really looks like. Criminal cases have been filed against 23 of the 32 ministers. So that's about 72% of the new cabinet. 17 of the 32 ministers also have serious criminal cases. That's 53% of the new cabinet. So having cases against you seems to be more of a norm than an exception in the current Bihar government.
Well, the serious criminal charges range from murder to attempt to murder to extortion, and starting from Tejaswi to Tej Pratap, many others would say that Nitish Kumar has now started believing in Daag Achhe Hain. So, Aditya, if I can quickly come back to you on that, this is the Daag that is being levelled on Sushashan Babu, which is Nitish Kumar?
Well, exactly. As far as the Daag is concerned, of course, there is a sort of Daag, and it brings, of course, no good name to the cabinet he actually has to run. But then this is something can be attributed to political compulsions, because as soon as the Mahagathbandhan 2.0 government was formed, a specific, you can say, line was shared within the ruling parties that this time proper care has been taken of ensuring representation to every single community. And interestingly, they also alleged the erstwhile NDA government in Bihar under the leadership of same Chief Minister Nitish Kumar for not maintaining parity between the communities concerned in the state of Bihar.
We are looking at several of those allegations that are being levelled, and those are being also made by the BJP leaders, that Sushashan Babu and his cabinet is now being questioned. Let's quickly move on now to